Hey, everybody, we are live. I hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving and Black Friday weekend. How was yours, Doug? How's things going over there?
It was awesome, the turkey, and leftover turkey, and a lot of turkey going on.
A
Got
lot
some
of
turkey
turkey.
soup for dinner tonight.
There you
Oh, that's
go.
fun. I stayed away from Black Friday. That's too much craziness for me. But
Yeah.
I hope people had a good time out there. I did notice we did go to a shop yesterday to get some decorations called Hobby Lobby,
Uh-huh.
and the shelves are bare. It was interesting.
Yeah,
The
it's
supply chain has kind of affected things this Christmas, I think.
yeah, it has. It has. Well, hey, everybody, we wanted to we've been away from away from a little while here, putting some final things together. And what we've decided we're doing here is we're going to be launching an NFT collection. We're going to launch an NFT collection that is going to, be a pretty amazing thing. It's going to be like an income producing NFT collection. Um, got a lot of things working on that. Why don't you go ahead, Doug, and kind of give a little synopsis of where we're at
Yeah,
on that.
sure. We have been busily the last 3 weeks. I don't think it's been a couple of weeks since we had a show, working just on the infrastructure of this project that's bloomed out of a use case that we started on this show. And we got the full exchange designed and ready to go. The token's already built. The wheels, it's called the Wheels Token. Kids Coin Wheels is the full name, but the symbol is Wheels, and it's on the Binance blockchain. And that's all ready to go. We got the white paper all ready to go. We got the website pretty much in. It's 90% of the website's done. And then we were looking on the NFT side of things, and just this explosive growth in NFTs, and a lot of them are just nothingness.
Right.
But there's some very interesting ones out there that are doing some very interesting things that we kind of looked at and said, hey, we can go down that avenue. And there's one NFT category that's basically launched to buy an NBA team, and you're basically the NFTs are tickets, and it's like you get a lifetime, personal seat license, basically what you're buying in an
Right.
NFT. And they start at the upper level and all the way down to the floor, and they're pre-selling this stuff, and they want to raise close to $1 billion to buy an NBA team. And so we're like, okay, that's it's not really the industry, but it's kind of the avenue that we wanted to go down. And so we have something of real substance here. Is we're taking out of our net proceeds, and if you look at exchanges, and you'll see this in our white paper, you're going to see this in videos that Steve's going to be produced. Exchanges make a lot of money. They're cash machines. And you get a little piece of that volume, and they're doing billions of volumes on a daily basis. And the exchange that we're creating is it's a boutique exchange, but it's also an exclusive exchange, which means the tokens that we're launching, Wheels, and then all the other charities we're going to partner with, we're going to launch their tokens on the exact same exchange. And we have 10,000 basically. Our goal is to put 10,000 charities on this, all through just one exchange. So you can see and it's all exclusive. You won't be able to get those tokens anywhere else. So the volume will stay within the exchange. And we're taking the 20% of the revenue of that, the net revenue of that, and of the NFT marketplace, and we're feeding it back to the holders of the NFTs and the holders of Wheels coins. Wheels coin is the basis, the foundation of this whole building that we're building. It's the bottom floor basically that we're building everything. Not the bottom floor; it's a foundation that's underneath the ground and all that kind of stuff. That we're building all these 10,000 partnerships with these 10,000 charities, and with the whole goal is to help the whole community at large. The families that are affected, and the charities that are affected, and to help revolutionize the whole fundraising marketplace. And NFT is a big part of this. And so we figured out a way to wrap an NFT around what's basically behind the scenes is like a
Promissory note.
convertible. Yeah, promissory note. And so you get a share of the interest is the share of the revenue for every NFT that you hold. And we're launching it really soon. It's going to start at 3 Binance BNB for one NFT, and it goes up from there. You can buy as many NFTs as you want, and then that increases your pro rata share of of this pot that we're sharing. So there's substance behind it. Not only with this NFT, do you get some beautiful artwork that we're coming up. We're spending a lot of time to make sure that the artwork is also visually appealing to you, and it's going to be, every one of them is going to be unique. We have a limited number of these NFTs, and on all the artworks are going to be unique in there. Along with that artwork, you get a bunch of wheels tokens, which is the foundation, and they have worth in themselves. And they also participate in the revenue that's being generated. And then on top, along with that, with the NFT, you also get a share of the revenue that's being generated. And then there's a 10% of them that have an actual big bonus, and you won't know. It's kind of it'll be randomly selected of anybody who buys NFTs that you get an additional bump in your pro rata share of 10% of these NFTs. So it's a little exciting, like treasure hunt type of deal. So it's all ready to go. We got all the stuff behind the scenes ready to go. We're just kind of packaging it right now, and we'll be launching this. And that's why we decided to do the show today, is to start getting the word out. We'll be launching this in a few days, if not by the end of this week, maybe the first part of next week is our goal. And we'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I've been doing a lot of research on. It really found out that these exchanges are the most profitable businesses in the world. Okay. And, to put it in context, let's take a look at like the stock exchanges. The most valuable, or the biggest stock exchange in the world, is the New York Stock Exchange. Okay. The New York Stock Exchange does about $900 million a day in trading volume. Last month, Dogecoin averaged almost twice that every day. Okay. Every day. Now, and that's 7 days a week. The stock exchange is only open 5 days a week. Okay. Then they close down for a couple. So their numbers still aren't even what real daily numbers would be. Right. So, when you start looking at what some of these coins out there are doing in volume, it's just shocking. I mean, if you start bringing in $1 billion a day, you make 1/1000%. That's $1 million. Okay. That's $1 million. Okay. And 20% of the net of that's going to go back into Ken's coin holders. that's a ton. Okay. What happens when we have 100 charities doing $1 billion a day? Okay. Or 1,000. Okay. Or 5,000. Okay. I mean, these numbers are going to just be unbelievable. And, it's all going to happen instantaneously, because it's smart contracts. What's amazing with these NFTs, it's with everything, is boom, it just automatically, things come in and then they just go where they're supposed to go. I mean, I've had a lot of different businesses in my life. I ain't never had anything where things just, you just push a button and things just keep going where they're supposed to go. And it just kind of keeps working. So this is really going to be a fun, because you're going to have the opportunity to participate in this revenue stream. It's literally going to go on for 25 years, and then you can renew it if you want to. If you don't.
Yeah, we believe, and we strongly believe, and we've been talking about this a lot, that we've created a perpetual money machine here, and that's kind of what we're packaging in these NFTs, and the wheels token and the NFTs. On top of that is you'll be able to have a piece of that machine as it's going through its cycle, generating and throwing off revenue. Then the wheels holders and the NFT holders get a portion of that. So the wheels holder get one portion, and the NFTs get the additional portion. And then there's some special NFTs that get even more on top of that. So there's real value to these non-fungible tokens. It's not just a pretty picture that you're getting, and that's kind of a bragging thing. The ones that are special will have some sort of identifier, a gold something, or we're still working on that. But that'll be something that you can say, you can brag, I have this, and I have a piece of that big machine that everybody's talking about right now, the wheels machine, the token of appreciation.
Right. And we're going to have 10,000 of them. And I mean, basically 9,000 of them are going to participate in, 2% of the net revenue from the exchange. Okay. So, 9,000 of them. Okay. So each NFT is going to get 1/9,000th of that 2% revenue. Okay. Every day. Okay. The other, there's 1,000 are going to get not only the 2%. Okay. No, they're going to 1/10,000th. Okay. Not 9,000, because all 10,000 get that 2%. Okay. But the last 1,000 on top of the 2% get an additional 5% of the net. okay, which is going to be, again, distributed. I mean, if there's 5% and there's only 1,000 of them, so each NFT is literally worth 1/1000th of that pool, whatever it is, right?
Yep. Yeah, and that's on top of the token. You also hold tokens here, and the tokens share in 20. They share in 20% of the net profit. Go ahead.
Right. So you're going to have tokens getting put back into the wallet, and then you're going to have like daily, profits being distributed into these coins, and the more you're going to, it's all going to be proportional to the amount of Ken's coin that you own. Okay. On the 20% there. So if you start having tokens coming in every day and hitting your wallet, okay, or you want to go out and spend and convert those coins? No, right? If you know you've got money coming, you're probably going to want to get more if you know that you're going to keep getting more. And, because we're going to be kind of doing the whole thing with these charities, nonprofits, and foundations. I mean, if we go out and then, for example, you land Make-A-Wish and we put together this package for them, and then we package up the NFTs and everything for them, we're going to get a certain percentage of their tokens, their initial token supply, that we're going to take 25% of those tokens and drop them into Ken's coin wallets. Okay. Just based on the amount of percentage of them that you own. So it really is, creating a real reason to want to hold on to your tokens, right? It's like you go out and spend 50% of them, then the money that had you coming in is going to keep drop by 50%.
Yeah, and imagine holding alternate coins of 10,000 of the most top 10,000 charities in the world, just because you're a holder of Ken's Wheels token or an NFT or both. You'll participate in that as we have in some incredible ways. I mean, we're already getting interest, but we have some incredible ways of onboarding these 10,000 charitable stuff that will build on top of this and feed this machine. And then the first level in is the Wheels coin, and you'll participate in all that.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be able to just basically replicate what we're doing with our project and take it out, to everybody else. But what we had to do with ours, and why it's taken a little longer than it will with everybody else, is the fact we had to go out and really build a community. Okay. And how do we build a community? Well, we're going to build 10,000 NFTs. Okay. We're going to do it with 10,000 NFTs that all, will be returning well more than what they paid. I mean, it's basically, that's how it's going to be, because it's going to come directly from the exchange on smart contracts.
Yeah.
So it's,
really, so the good part is the entry level is easy. It's three Binance coins, and they're around $500 right now. So it's $1,700 right to get one NFT. So
one NFT.
It's not like you got to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to participate in this. We couldn't do this without the blockchain world. We couldn't do this without the NFT world. We're just taking advantage of what this next generation of I don't know how to label it, but this blockchain generation is powerful. There's no other generation that could do what we're doing right now. It would take hundreds of millions of dollars of upfront of investment to get to where we are, and we're already there with very limited. And you can go look at the Wheels coin; it's live. Go on the Binance blockchain, and you search for Wheels, or you can go to our white paper. The contracts right in the white paper on kinscoin.io. You click on that, and it'll show it, and there's already a little activity there. So you can see that it's real, and we're progressing. But we're so excited about this NFT marketplace. Our token, we're labeling our token as a token of appreciation. And so the token appreciation exchange is where you're going to be able to exchange it. The token appreciation NFT are the NFTs portion of it, where you'll be able to have the artwork and the share in the perpetual money machine, and also hold tokens there. And that's kind of how we're presenting this. And then we're feeding all that back into itself. And then, obviously 75% of the Wheels coins are certified for actual families that are affected, and the actual charitable part of this. So that's happening all at the same time, and you're participating in that through your giving. You're getting. It's kind of a reciprocal relationship that we're setting up here.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's all random, right? You don't know which one of these you're going to get. You can't go buy the one that's going to pay you like the 7% return instead of the 2%.
Yeah, on that one, yeah.
Unless you do that after market, right? So there's going to be a whole lot of people in here that just want to go buy, as many of them as they can. Some people, if you want to buy, 5 of them, 10 of them, you can buy whatever you want, but you're truly going to be buying something that is going to be, producing income, and it is going to be tied to, we talked about one of the things we might do with some of the NFTs is maybe pick the top 10, charities out there and make one for each of them and tie it to us and go out and, deliver it to those charities. And that'd also be another great way to open the door, with this relationship as we go forward with them. So, we're going to be doing some really good stuff. We're not talking about these so much, like Doug said, as digital coins or digital currency as much as we are, tokens of appreciation. People are going to make donations, to these nonprofits, charities, or foundations. And, in return, they're going to get tokens of appreciation, and, what's going to be really exciting about this is that everybody that gets involved, we get to go help a lot of organizations. One of the pieces of the puzzle that I'm really the most happy about is we're going to take, we make 0.001% per transaction on the exchange. So if we go to a Make-A-Wish and we say, okay, look, just conceptually, I'm saying, okay, we give them back 1/10 of what we earn, from them, so if we go out and if Make-A-Wish could do half of what Dogecoin could do, they'd do about $1 billion a day. Okay. Under that scenario, there's about $1 million in fees. 10% of that would go directly back to the Make-A-Wish main wallet, $100,000 a day. That's $3 million a month. Who wants to be part of a sales team that can go out and reach out to foundations, nonprofits, or charities? And here's your pitch. Okay. We'd like to do a promotion for you. It won't cost any money out of pocket. It won't cost you any money. We can have it done in about 30 to 45 days, and it should bring in between $1 million and $3 million every single month forever. I think it's going to be hard to get that meeting. Okay. That's literally what we're doing. Okay. And the people that help us make these introductions are going to get a piece of those initial coins, from these transactions. So, I mean, we're going to make this about as easy as possible. And so, that's some of the things that we've been going through and thinking and plotting out, as to where we're going with all this. So trust me when I tell you that when these NFTs are available, we're.
Yeah, we expect them to sell out very, very quickly. We're going to do a big marketing blitz and get as many people to know about it as possible. So, if you want to get in early, obviously the people that follow the show are our friends, and if you send us your email to steve@kinscoin.io, just say, hey, I want to participate. We'll open up the doors to you a little bit before anybody else. So just express your interest by sending an email to steve@kinscoin.io. And as Steve just pointed out too, is we came up with a very for lack of a better word, lucrative referral program. For those of you that help build this whole community, either by bringing, referring and helping onboard charities or one of those 10,000 charities, or by bringing in somebody who buys a chunk of Kids Coin, the token appreciation.
Somebody buys an NFT,
Yeah.
Once you buy an NFT, we have set aside 10% of Ken's Coin, which is 880 million coins. Okay. And if you come in and buy an NFT and then you refer somebody else that buys an NFT, we will reward you with 25% of the amount of Ken's Coin that they received in that NFT. Okay. As kind of just a cool way of saying thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, basically our referral rate, almost everything is about around 25% payable in Ken's Coin or and so on. And with the charities and stuff. So our plan is solid. We've ran it by a lot of people. They've pretty much haven't been able to poke hardly any holes in it. And now we're in the implementation phase. And like I said, we were well into that. We're well, everything's designed. 3 or 4 of the things are already created. Like I said, the token and the NFTs will be ready in very soon. So very, very excited about that, and happy to start talking about it again on our shows. We'll start having at least weekly shows, if not daily shows, but we'll at least come up once a week now, if not a couple times a week, and let you guys know what's going on and where to go and who to tell and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but definitely stay in touch, because these NFTs, when they go off, they're only going to go off one time. Okay. And, we would really like the idea of the people that have been, following our show and contributing to our show and stuff, having the first chance and knowing about these before anybody else does. So you guys know now something that other people out there don't know about. And, it's one of those things that if you watch this, you're going to keep watching this, and you're going to see that these things are going to turn into a tremendous amount of value. And it'd be something we'd like to have you on the show and talk to you about one day, because, take advantage of it. And so stay in tune. We'll try and be on more often. And that's all I've got for today.
Yeah, we'll talk again. And Bitcoin is right there. If you haven't jumped in, you still got a teeny bit of time to jump in. Everybody that I'm listening to and follow is on the just the chart size, the number size, the supply and demand side of things. On the blockchain, there's very little Bitcoin available. And so as far as the price, the pressure to go up is huge, and December is the month for it to do it. So if you haven't bought it, this is not advice, but I'd highly suggest you jump in, and you can jump in for $100. I buy $100 like every couple of weeks through my Cash App. I have a couple people that just kind of pay me money through there for reimbursement of stuff. And I use that, and I just buy Bitcoin right there. Two clicks of the thing, and I bought Bitcoin. It's super simple now. It's very easy to buy it now. So highly recommend it. And we'll see you again. Hopefully, if not tomorrow, next couple of days, we'll be back on with a live show.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks, and stay tuned. See you soon.